Welcome to Book Solid, the home service growth podcast. Helping service businesses capture more calls, respond faster to leads, and turn more opportunities into book jobs.
Someone just lost a job in 60 seconds this morning. A homeowner called about a running toilet. Your text said, "It depends." And the caller said, "Okay, I'll call around." That's a booked job gone before anyone even hung up.
That's why we do this show. I'm Jeff, and every episode I share simple systems to stop losses exactly like that. Welcome to Booked Solid, the home service growth podcast.
Quick question. Why does that little moment matter? Because hesitation kills momentum. When you sound unsure, the caller shops. They stall. They call the next guy. Think about a shop that gets 100 calls a month. Bump your first call bookings by 5%, and you're not talking marketing spend. You're talking recovered revenue that lands on the books this month. Small shift, big impact. Let me give you a real call I heard last week. Quick setup.
Homeowner, my heater won't turn on. It's freezing in here.
Could be the thermostat, could be the ignition. Hard to say without looking. So, how much will it be? Well, it really depends. Then, I'll have someone out next week. They never called back. That hesitation cost the job. Short, human, avoidable.
Here's the fix in one line. Give a confident price band, then offer a clear two-option next step. Not a lecture, not a guess. A tight range that's honest, then two ways to move forward. It keeps the caller moving toward yes.
Why it works. Tight bands reduce fear of surprise costs. Two options remove open-ended decisions that invite procrastination. And confidence sells. When your voice sounds decisive, people trust the answer. Now the practical part. Say these lines exactly the way I'm going to say them. First, an urgent on-phone ban for same-day needs. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Most same-day repairs for this run between $175 and $275 on the first visit. I can have a tech there this afternoon for the higher end, or book a later window if that suits you better. What works best? Keep it one sentence, empathy, ban, two options. Second, a low-pressure band for estimate requests. Most full estimates for this kind of job come in between $250 and $450, depending on parts and access. We can do an on-site no-surprise estimate this afternoon, or I can send a detailed info packet and follow up tomorrow. Which would you prefer? Same structure, short and decisive. Don't overcomplicate the math. Use real job data from your invoices to set those bands. If your numbers show most jobs land in a narrower range, say that narrower range. Honesty builds trust faster than guessing wide. Training? 10-minute roleplays. That's the minimum effective dose. 2-minute demo, then 5-minute paired roleplays. Caller and dispatcher. Swap. Give focused feedback. Did they lead with empathy? State a tight band and offer two options. Do this 3 times a week for 2 weeks, then weekly. Short, repeatable, measurable. Watch for the usual traps, sounding pushy, making bands too wide, and skipping follow-up after training. Fix tone with the role plays. Add empathy lines like, "I'm sorry you're dealing with that." Narrow bands with real data, and track first call booking rate so the team sees wins. Quick checklist to run this week. 1. Pick 3 common call types and set realistic price bands from your last 30 invoices. 2. Teach the two-option next step language to everyone who answers the phone. 3. Run 5 10-minute role plays. 4. Track first call bookings for the next 2 weeks and compare. Try it, measure it. Try this for 2 weeks, track first call bookings, and you'll start seeing leads convert that used to slip away. Small changes, repeated, add up fast. If you want a ready-made shortcut, download our free guide, 107 Quick Wins for Home Service Businesses, at ProfitPulse.biz. It's packed with scripts, checklists, and role-play templates you can use this week. Go to ProfitPulse.biz and grab it. No forms, just useful tactics. To wrap up, Confident, narrow price bands plus a clear 2-option next step turn shaky intake into booked appointments. Train in short bursts, use real data, and measure your first call bookings. That's where the easy wins live.
Thanks for listening to Booked Solid, the home service growth podcast. If this helped, subscribe so you don't miss future episodes where we break down simple systems to help home service companies capture more calls, respond faster to leads, and book more jobs. Share the show with a contractor who needs it. Until next time, keep building systems that turn more calls into booked jobs. Turn more calls into booked jobs.